In this discussion, we're going to talk about the combination of your main task and your two ancillary tasks, how they all work together. The first thing that I want you to do is just give me or remind me about your short film. What kind of short film have you made in terms of genre and narrative?
I've made a surreal comedy film about a guy who eats a cake and gets turned into a duck.
Of course you have. Who was your target audience?
Everyone.
Where will they see this film?
Mainly the internet, or unless someone decides, you know what, let's have it sort of like a short before a film. So just to get like the audience sort of like paying attention to the screen.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Do you think it's a film that people would pay to watch, or do you think it would be more effective through social networking?
I think it would be more effective through social networking, and because the time I put into it, and because I enjoy doing it, I wouldn't want them to pay for it.
Right.
Because I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
And just them watching it is good enough. And
if it gets enough hits, you'll be able to get advertising revenue, wouldn't you, through social networking? So you could still make money from it, but in a very different way to selling the product directly to an audience. Where are we? Yeah, tell me about, you had to make two ancillary tasks. So you chose to do the radio trailer and a poster, and the main point for both of those ancillary tasks is that they're going to promote your film to your target audience. So will you tell me about the poster first of all? Tell me about your idea and tell me how it promotes the film to the audience.
Well, the poster. So I've got the name of the film followed by its tagline.
Which is, there's an app for that,
I've got technically the main character.
Yeah.
So in the front, and then I've got the cake, which turns him into a duck, and then I've also got the solution, which is Google.
So you've got three iconic points of the movie there, haven't you? Or three important points from the movie. Tell me about the thing, because it's really interesting. You've got Google on there, and in a way that's free advertising. But what's the idea behind your film? Why is Google a name that features on the poster?
They're sponsoring it.
They're sponsoring it. So they've actually, the idea is that Google would put some money behind this, a proper production of this, and it's going to be showing on Google-owned sites, I would imagine, isn't it?
Yeah, so YouTube. So there's also the YouTube logo.
That's good.
Down there.
That's good. What other things have you got on your poster to try and encourage the audience to go and see it, if the images and the title and the tagline aren't enough?
Well, I've got an award for Best Surreal Comedy Film, so very specific, for the London Short Film Festival. I've also got I've put a 4 out of 5 star rating.
Yeah.
And made it look like a battery thing on the smartphone now. Made the review by IGN, which is quite a respected reviewist of films and other media. So
that's good. So you've got lots of different references going on there. And then you did a radio trailer, didn't you? Do you want to talk me through the radio trailer? So what were you mimicking?
So like this. Like a standard trailer sort of voice thing.
Yeah, and you've employed that. You've almost done that in
a copied it.
Comedic way, haven't you? Yeah. And the explosion.
That was just for comedic value.
Yeah.
It wasn't needed. It won't happen in the film. There's no explosions or anything. It just thought funny, just funny.
How will it work with your target audience, or why will it work with your target audience?
So it sort of goes on about the film. It describes sort of what happens, but then I don't know. I think it is sort of like the explosion that might put them off. In a way, it adds comedy to it. Well, the explosion is sort of like a double-edged knife. It's like part of it will like make them think, oh yeah, it's got explosions in it. It's quite random. Let's watch it. But also with the explosion, I think, right, why is there a random explosion? It doesn't sound very good. So.
Okay, I'm just wondering whether you may be writing it off a little bit there, because I think it's quite clever with your target audience. They're quite media savvy, so they would probably understand the humour behind it. And how does that connect to the genre of your film? What genre is your film?
Oh, it's comedy, surreal comedy.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it would probably entice. I think it would entice more of the younger audience, because if this is being shown on YouTube, YouTube is the home of many people who upload strange, random videos with a very good effect, and you've got a very good fan base. The videos don't fully they make sense, but they're completely random at the same time. So I think it works.
I think that's a good answer.
Actually, yeah.
Was it hard or was it easy to sell your film in your 2 ancillary tasks?
Sort of. I think it was harder with the poster, but because with the, like I said, with the radio trailer, I just took some inspiration from a friend and just made it slightly random, almost like the film. And then with the poster, I'm not entirely sure. I thought, well, it's got a smartphone on it, so I thought I'd give it. Let's have a smartphone.
Yeah.
Border.
Yeah.
And then have the screen as Google, and sort of have a transparent cake, because you see in most posters for films there's the transparent enemy in the background, and then the good guy in the front. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. When you're explaining the ideas behind it, it makes more sense where it's coming from. And the thing is, you've done something very funny. You've paid attention to convention, and then you've done something funny with it, haven't you? Which works to support your film. If you bear in mind, promotional material is supposed to grab our attention, create an interest, make us want to watch the film, and then make us go and watch the film. Arguably, you've achieved that, haven't you, through the way in which you're comedically appealing to your target audience. Let me just see if there's any questions. Oh yeah, where would your poster be located? Where would you imagine would be the best place for that?
Probably most likely. I wouldn't expect to see it in cinemas.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't expect to see it out on the street. Where I'd most expect to see it is either at the end of a YouTube video, where say if I was working together with another YouTuber, and then they'd put the poster at the end, or at least a small snippet trailer of it. That's where I'd expect to see it, or even at a convention, like a YouTubers convention, or something like that. One coming up in a few weeks, MCM in London. I'd expect to see it there.
That's very good. Yeah, you're thinking about your core audience, aren't you? That's excellent. Is there anything you feel you haven't had a chance to answer that you want to answer about your ancillary tasks? I think as far as I'm concerned, I think you've covered everything. Do you think? I suppose one question I haven't asked you is where the radio trailer would most likely be broadcast. What kind of radio show would it be? Or radio station?
Again, I wouldn't exactly expect to see it on a radio station. I'd expect to see it more on YouTube, the advertisement at the start of the video. Right. That's where I'd probably most expect to see it.
So a digital, a digital base of some description.
Or if there was a radio station that promoted short films, I'd expect to see it there. Well, hear it there.